Are you thinking of selling your home? There are 7 home seller mistakes that you have to check before doing so it does not happen to you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where we help your real estate dream come home. My name is Lei Villar-Cisneros, your real estate go-to resource in the Greater Toronto area. Selling a home can bring tons of profits, or does it? In this video, we'll talk about 7 home sellers' mistakes that will break your sale. Stick around up to the end and I will tell you the worst mistake that buyers don't want to see when they're viewing your house. Starting with number 1, not factoring in the home seller costs. There are costs associated with selling your house, like the agent's commission, which can be somewhere between 5 to 7% of the final selling price. Other prices to consider are the repair costs, taxes, inspection, staging, mortgage penalties, and moving. To see a breakdown of the possible costs associated with buying a house, check out my other video where I talk about how much does it cost to sell a house. Number 2, pricing it wrong. Pricing a house can be tricky. If you price it too low, then you miss on the profit. Pricing it high and serious would-be buyers will be turned off and you'll be missing weeks if not months of your house sitting on the market. Even if you reduce your price after that, the damage is already done and you might not get the most out of your sale. Don't trust the prices you see on the internet. Do you have a question you want to ask about selling your house? Comment it down below. Number 3, selling it by yourself. There's only one reason why a seller does this, and that is to save the agent's commission. And there's also one reason why buyers, also known as bargain hunters, buy a house this way. It's to save the agent's commission. Got it? The selling price of a house already factors in the agent's commission. You can miss a lot of money by going so low. Still skeptical? Go on your street or neighborhood, find out how many for sale signs are put up by an agent and how many are for sale by owners. There's a reason for that. Now check on the statistics on how much a house goes for with or without a realtor. Even if you factor in the agent's commission, you would still go further ahead if you use a realtor. The other reason why a seller sells by himself is if he or she already knows a buyer or if he or she is selling it to his friend or his relative. Now last check. How long does a house get sold with or without a realtor? In the end, you will net more money by using an agent, even after paying a commission. You need an agent that lives, sleeps, and breathes real estate to get the most out of your sale. Number 4, hiding major defects. So you think you can outsmart buyers by hiding the major boo-boo in your house? Think again. Foundation issues, bug problems, water seepage, mold, asbestos, knob and tube wiring. Some examples of defects that can come back to bite you long after your house has been sold, and it can cost you thousands of dollars in lawsuits and damages. Hire a professional inspector to tackle these problems ahead of your listing. And if you cannot afford to repair these damages, make it a point that you disclose this ahead of time. Number 5, not clearing the clutter and depersonalizing it. I know you're busy, but if you don't find a time to do this, if you don't declutter, it will be converted into money wasted and will be lost in the home selling process. Hire a temporary storage if you don't have space and just haul it all. When it comes to selling, less is more. Number 6, skipping the staging. When you are selling a house, it has to look like a showstopper. You don't have to spend a fortune, but the house has to show its great potential to the majority of buyers. Mismatched furnitures, toys everywhere, pet and smoke odors, burnt lights, bad photos have no room in a house if you want to sell for top dollars. An agent is your best source of staging ideas if your money is tight. And if you can afford it, hiring a professional stager will bring the most money and shortest time to sell your house. To learn more about staging on a budget, check out my other video about staging. I will put a link in the description below. Number 7, don't take an initial low offer personal. In other cultures, being able to negotiate or haggle is part of the process. Otherwise, they will feel cheated. And that's when you get buyer's remorse. If you hired an excellent realtor, an excellent negotiator, you don't have to worry about the initial offer because the best offer is yet to come. Follow the advice of a professional realtor. He or she is there to look after your best interest at all times. That's why you hired him or her in the first place. Now, what's the worst home seller mistakes that turns off most buyers? Showing up during buyer showings. Imagine working on a deadline and your boss is hovering around your shoulder. Can't think properly, right? When you're in the house, the buyers becomes distracted and conscious of you rather than the house. This is also one of the reasons why you should not sell your home yourself. It is very difficult for buyers to picture themselves as the new owner when they are seeing current owners at the corner or beside them. I have shown tons of houses in my realtor life and never have my buyers ever bought a house from a seller that was tailing us as we see the house. If you really need to be there because you're working from home or there's a snowstorm and there's really a difficult time for you to get out of the house, just try to be as invisible as possible. Say for example, if the buyers are in the second floor, try to be in the main floor or in the basement. Wherever you're gonna be, just make sure you're out of the picture. Now that you know everything you need to know about what not to do when you're selling your house, check out my other videos about 7 home improvement tips to help you sell your home. If you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell a home in the Greater Toronto area, give us a call, text, or email us, whatever works for you, and we'll make sure that your moving experience is a breeze. My name is Lei Villar-Cisneros, and see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Don't forget to share.